Can you see me now? No, because YouTube's not letting you. Aloha, aloha, my friends and GDM family. Welcome back for another episode of What Grinds My Gears. It's a GDM rant and review show. And just a quick disclaimer, this is not my DIECAST swan song. Okay, this has been an issue for me and I'm sure many others, especially hosting diecast channels. Now, we invest in products and materials to build and provide content for YouTube. We spend hours, even days or longer, creating, recording, and editing our content that we provide to YouTube for others to view and enjoy. But there is a big problem, actually several problems, with YouTube and its algorithm system, among other things. It's been approximately 3 years since I created Griffin Soul Diecast Motorsports, and over that time I have created and uploaded 259 videos and 47 shorts. So that's over 300 videos total. That's 100 per year. Many of you know that is a lot of time and hard work to provide YouTube with the content that we do to get little to no reward for the content creator. And honestly, that so really grinds my gears. Now, I can hear some of you saying, we do it all for the fun factor. And for some, that is true. But for others, that's not the only reason. And like I said, it is a lot of time out of our lives and hard work for many of us, not to mention the financial investment. I created GDM for 2 reasons. One, it's a cool, fun, and exciting hobby. I get excited to do the races. I get excited watching the races. But I also created the GDM channel with the hopes that eventually it would get to a money-earning plateau. I keep most of my personal life just that. To myself, it's personal. You don't need to be bothered with all that. But most, if not all of you, know I'm on disability. I was hoping that the GDM channel would bring in some income, even a little, because as you know, disability income really isn't enough. But I digress. Okay, we're getting off track there. Back to the YouTube grinding. The subscriber buildup has been so slow, to say the least, but I believe I'm beginning to see why. To clarify, our videos are not getting the exposure they should to the masses, and even our subscribers are not getting notifications. And sometimes our videos don't even show up on their feeds at all, or at least for days after they've already been in existence. This happens to me all the time, and has been a thing since I've been hosting, and probably longer. I've even had friends tell me my videos didn't even show up on their feeds, or it just now showed up days or weeks later. And I've had the same thing happen with channels I subscribe to. And it's really freaking grinding my gears. And this is all due to YouTube. Their algorithm, it's not working. Like some of you, it's just me. I don't have formal training as some hosts do. I don't have a staff doing all my filming, editing, the building, and the public relations work that some do. I don't have a budget that would allow me to have a studio where I can set up 2 or more tracks with movie-grade lighting and equipment. But I still put in the time and the work to bring my content to you through YouTube. And YouTube should be showing that, but they're not. After 3 years of watching my subscribers not even reaching 500, I now know why. And it freaking grinds my gears to the last frackin' tooth. And the way I see it, if you know someone that knows someone that knows someone, you're in the know. Unfortunately for me, the only ones I know are you, my friends and subscribers. Honestly, I'm not sure how some of these other channels just seem to blow up within days of their coming into existence. They go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers or even more, seemingly overnight. They put out a few videos and suddenly they're diecast rock stars, when some of us can't even get a backstage pass. I don't know how they're doing it or who's getting paid. And yes, I went there. Whether they're paying for the advertisement, paying for subscriptions, I don't know how they grow so fast. But whatever's going on grinds my gears smooth like a metallic baby's arse. I do know one thing. The YouTube algorithm that's supposed to drive viewers to our channels is either biased or it just don't freaking work worth a crap. It's one or the other. It shouldn't be about who has better quality footage. Not all of us can afford $4,000 cameras and film studio lighting and equipment. And it shouldn't freaking be about that. All content and content providers should be treated equally by YouTube and its algorithm or whatever system they use to promote the content we as creators provide to YouTube at our expense. Yes, our expense. Financial investments, the time, the hard work. I create it, YouTube uses it, and I get fracked. I might as well be invisible. It so frickin' grinds my gears, it blew my gearbox. Now, I know my channel, the content, and opportunities I provide for others to race at the OMR have a popularity. I mean, otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, and you wouldn't be sending in cars for the tournaments that I host here. But maybe if YouTube did what it's actually supposed to be doing, my viewership could possibly increase. I'm thinking actually it would increase if I was actually getting exposed to the masses that allowed people to actually know I exist and the channel exists. The content we provide to YouTube should be exposed to everyone that watches YouTube and let them decide if they want to watch and possibly subscribe. But it's not doing that. It's dysfunctional. And talk about dysfunctional, my notification bell will show I have notifications. I click on it and it's showing me content that had been uploaded and available hours ago, maybe even the day before or longer. Who knows? Who knows how long it's been screwed up like that? And sometimes I'll get repeat notifications of content I was already alerted to earlier in the day. And it's like, okay, I got new notifications, but I'm seeing these same 2, 3, 4 notifications that were already at the top of the list earlier today. There's nothing new showing. So what's going on, YouTube? You just like grinding my gears? This is not a new issue. It's been going on for a while. But I've recently just started noticing how bad it really is. WTF, YouTube. So grinds my freaking gears to the last tooth, and I'm driving a Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burger semi. That's a lot of gears to grind down. In the time I've spent on YouTube hosting the GDM channel, I have met some good people, some really good people, and I've made friends with many of you. The DIECAST community, for the most part, is full of supportive, generous, and caring, fun-loving people that just have a passion for DIECAST and DIECAST racing. But I've also seen the dark side of YouTube and DIECAST. It all just freaking grinds my gears to the point where the only way I can keep going is to roll down a hill with the assistance of graphite. Now, come on! Now, admittedly, the dark side of DIECAST has nothing to do with the YouTube issues, at least from what I've seen for myself. But the visibility, or rather invisibility issues, the lack of notification or proper notifications, that's something that some of us are experiencing. That is YouTube's fault. I can see how some of our DIECAST friends over time have become frustrated and jaded to the point they have quit. They've just quit. It's a ton of time and work just to get your ass parked on the curb while others are speeding by. I feel it myself at times, but I fight it off. Because I do enjoy bringing OMR events to you. I get excited to see the races for myself. I see them when I'm recording and editing, but seeing the final production and the action I missed because my brain was in that production mode, I really do get excited. I'm exclaiming loudly on the outcomes and the surprises that come with the racing down a volcanic mountain. I enjoy watching other channels, whether I'm racing there or not. I enjoy watching my friends racing, both here at the OMR and at other channels. But if YouTube is handicapping creators and continues by limiting our exposure to the masses, how can we grow and reach those milestones and bring that enjoyment to others? Not to mention a little payoff for the hard work and time and content we provide to the YouTube website. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm 61 years young, and I have no idea how long the race gods are going to allow me to race onward. So for me personally, I want to see YouTube work for those of us that are working our asses off to bring content to this website. Because the crap they're doing or not doing for us content creators is grinding my gears to a near halt. Okay, I digress. The rant is over. That's all the grinding on this subject I have for you today. I mean, I could go on, but I don't want to sound like I'm bitter or this is my swan song and I give up. That's not the fact. I'm just pissed at YouTube for not giving us the exposure that we deserve. We're working hard, putting in the time, providing the content. Let's see YouTube do its part and get us out there where others will be able to enjoy us as well. Well, my transmission is blown and I still have to get home. I guess it's the bus for me. But I'm looking forward to your comments, so leave me lots. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like, and share. It is all very much appreciated. Until the next race or rant, aloha from the island. Have a good day. A good night. May the spirit of aloha fill your days. Share that smile with someone. And always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.